Did you know 95% of Wisconsin dairy farms are family-owned? I had the chance to visit with a family in Ripon committed to treating their cows and land with respect because quality care yields quality products.
Farming every day is a little bit different. While some parts of the day are the same, milking cows or doing chores or whatever. But by the same means, other parts of the day we spend could be in the fields, could be working on other equipment. The diversity of the job is kind of what helps make it enjoyable.
Chris Pollack is checking in with his herd with the watchful eye of a farmer and father.
We eat the same food and wear the same clothes that anybody else does. So we want to make sure that the product we produce, we want to feel just as safe as what the consumers do in using it or eating it.
The farm started more than 110 years ago, milking cows from the start.
Right now we milk about 150 to 160 cows and farm about 850 acres. Plus we have about a 20 cow beef herd, which to me is really unique in that I actually get to meet the end consumer directly, as opposed to, for example, like the milk that we sell it to a processor and they sell it to somebody. So I get that feedback right away on the quality of my product.
That connection to consumers is a critical part of a healthy food chain.
Well, I think it's really important for farmers to help share our story and talk to consumers about how we farm out here, because it's not like they have grandpa or grandma or their uncle still farm. So it's important that farmers can make a connection with those consumers and talk about the issues that they're concerned about.
And the environment always seems to come up. U.S. dairy farmers are committed to reducing their footprint with an overall goal of becoming carbon neutral or better by 2050.
So we've been really proactive in the Upper Fox River Watershed Demonstration Network. So we're trying to do a lot more conservation-minded practices that not only help protect our local waters, but also just trying to be more conservation-friendly. So, for example, we're doing a lot more no-till practices where we don't work the soil between crops. We've also started to do more planting of crops into an existing crop, for example, like rye. There again, it helps to create more organic matter in the field to help armor that soil during times of heavy rains or abnormal weather.
The carbon footprint of a glass of milk is 2/3 less than it was 70 years ago, yet it still has the same nutritional benefits and great taste.
We want the environmental impact of our farm to be as minimal as possible, and even in an ideal world, we'd actually make the land even better. So just like everything we do, we're always trying to think one step ahead and try and be better farmers and better stewards of the land.
And that means always doing more for the animals. Most cows eat better than people with a diet specifically balanced by a nutritionist to meet their needs.
Well, we're always trying to keep our cows comfortable. And obviously this time of year when we get into the summer, we've got fans on them, we've got sprinklers on them, trying to keep them cool. In the winter months, the cows like the cold weather, so it really doesn't bother them. But we try and keep them out of the wind, try and keep them dry and comfortable as much as possible, because healthy, happy cows produce milk and a really good quality product for us to sell.
Pollack-Vu Dairy ships its milk to Agri-Pier, where it is made into cheese. Wisconsin is in fact home to more than 600 different types of cheese. To learn directly from a farmer in your community, check out one of the many June Dairy Month events happening across the state. You can visit wisconsindairy.org/national-dairy-month, and you'll also find a great recipe section to use some of that great cheese and more fun facts about dairy.